When did you go on and moving into district play?
Yeah, both have struggled, so you definitely want a lot of momentum going into, the single elimination tournaments that they're going to be participating in like only a few weeks. So a win here would mean a lot.
Absolutely. So the Huskies coming out and they're looking at things going. Talking about the senior scoring tonight. Our friend Rico, we talked to Coach Lee before the game. He really thought about the seniors and
The seniors have been really consistent and staying in
challenges his teammates as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty, really good group of seniors, actually. Like, Quentin Lewis, even in the games that struggled, has been one of the most, consistent and efficient scorers on the team. Michael Hill has been, a great player, a great listener for the team for years. Jordan Williams is, one of the best rebounders on the team, a good defender, too. And, he's been good, too. He's taking up a more, center and forward role, and he's doing pretty well.
We haven't stayed back. We're taking to Priory now to the U.S. Staff School for the starting line.
I have enough time to rush down the battery.
Coaches, players, officials, and spectators and interested to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship. On behalf of the Spring Tigers, we're pleased to welcome you to tonight's contest. Good luck to both teams. Here tonight's starting line. First group is Eddie Ray. Number 2, Luke Russell. Number 3, Robbie Afrano. Number 11, R.J. Tucker. Number 15, Frank Harris. And number 30, Henry Dickey. Priory is led by head coach Bob Corbin.
Over on the Huskies side, the seniors in the start tonight. Quentin Lewis will be starting in the backcourt. Jeremiah Thomas will start tonight. Jordan Williams, Mason Valentine, and Michael Hill, the starters tonight for the Huskies. All set to tip it up. And Williams. And Williams gets it, and the Huskies will have it.
Yeah, about the starting lineups, I kind of expected them to go with a senior-oriented team, but they started all 4 of the games over the seniors tonight, so definitely putting an emphasis on the event that we're here for.
Jeremiah got a good look that time out there. Over the McAdoo.
Yeah, those are the kind of good looks that they have semi-consistently all year. A lot of the times it's just not falling, but it's good to start the game off like that, especially getting a turnover and getting the ball back right after.
It's 2-3 zone here from Priory. Huskies trying to work it. Lewis inside. Jordan Lewis with the short jumper.
Great start. Yeah, that was a great shot by Jordan. That's a really good pass by Quincy right there.
Huskies with a 5-0 lead. 3 coming from the outside from the Ravens. And this turnover back from the Huskies. Quentin Lewis. There's a feed. And the ball out of bounds going to stay with the Huskies, though.
Yeah, good start on defense. They did let open a corner 3, but it wasn't too open, and they missed it and got the rebound well, so.
Well, here with the shot out the side. And Huskies possession to go over to Priory. They bring it back 6:23 to go. In the first quarter, Huskies with a 5-0 lead. Huskies pressure. Priory had a very early lead. Huskies with some top man-to-man defense. And the outside is good.
Yeah, sometimes, you can't do anything about that. That was their defense for the entire time that they were playing pretty much. They let up in a contested shot and it's happened to go in this time.
So R.J. Tucker's got a good look and he knocked that one down. So 5:36. Priory with the basketball.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to commit offensive fouls.
And like I said, as they're going against Mason Ballison, there is a drive to the basket with a nice drive. Robinson coming. They tied at 5. Was hit on the arm, man.
Yeah, that was the right call. Definitely got hit on the hand. So yeah, she's going to the line for 2.
Henry Hibbery called for the foul. He was the leading scorer for Priory. He's averaging about 14 points a game. As Quentin Lewis, knocks down the first one. through time. Almost there. Yes, there. Here come the Husky guys. It's not there. Here's the Husky.
That's another skill right there. That's their third or fourth of the game. They're definitely exploiting the lack of playmaking and ball handling on Priory's side, at least from what it seems so far.
Huskies seem like they've really turned it up on the defensive end here, Isaiah. It's good. Williams.
Nice. Yeah, they're reading the opposing offense super well.
Nice 15-footer. Staying away. Here comes Jordan Williams getting there.
That's a great start right there. This is kind of what I've been wanting the entire season. Consistently putting pressure, consistently getting steals. Pretty much perfect in transition so far. Only a couple mistakes the entire time. This has been great so far.
Yeah, really, Coach Lee up off the bench just chewing on his Huskies and just the way that they came out again. The defenses, they just been participating in anything that Priory's done with. Making steals, intercepted passes, and scoring. Back with the tie, 3:35 to go. Huskies biggest lead of 9 points, 14-5 our score. Here's a short shot on the point from the baseline here for the Ravens.
It looks like they were trying to get a steal a little too much there. It kind of led to, leaving an open lane for the offensive player to come in and go for a layup.
Henry making good on the shot, the leading scorer for Priory. Gets the lead to 7. Nice feed to Lee.
That was a foul. Great pass by Cuba.
There's Tucker from the outside, missed on that shot. Back come the Huskies with it.
Tucker slowing it down a little bit.
To the next 2-3 zone. Here's a three from the outside. Hill missed on it. Thomas, excuse me, Jeremiah Thomas. Back comes Priory. Here is a long from outside. 3 is good. From Woods. Whitney Woods with the big shot.
Yeah. A couple bad defensive possessions in a row right there. There wasn't any reason that guy should have been open for the 3 or, the last player was open for the floater there, but hopefully they'll get it fixed. Yeah, looks like in the huddle he seems pretty focused on getting it fixed.
And so right now, I like to say it was a 5-0 run. The lead was at 9, now it's down to 4. So a couple of big shots from Priory to get right back into it. Coach Bob McCormick, the head coach over on the Priory side. Long-time successful coach at CBC. Big-time success story. Great player himself at this night.
He just lost too. Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying the action on KRHS Media, our YouTube channel. The students doing an outstanding job here. There's a feed. This is Williams, and it's going to stay with the Huskies. Checking in the game for the Huskies as Jamarcus Smith will check in. There's a feed inside. Hill almost put it back up. Hill and Walker both trying to get it. They were battling each other. They didn't know they were teammates trying to get it between Hill and Williams. 1:54 to go in this first quarter. It's put up off the rim. It wouldn't fall.
That's a good play right there. It just didn't, work out this time.
Here's a quick shot and he scores. It's good. But Priory with the short 10-foot shot.
Oh, it is close to getting a steal there, and it turned into an easy bucket for Priory. That's the difficulty and the drawback of running these turnover-focused defenses is that sometimes you can miss the steal or the block, and they'll be able to get an open shot.
Stolen away. Here comes Priory back the other way, and they lose it as Courtney Woods lost it, but it's regained and a shot from the Ravens of Priory missed, and here come the Huskies to push. Here's a three from the outside, and it's going to be short as Jamarcus Smith couldn't get it to fall. .36 seconds to go here. Priory with the basketball. Tight defense from the Huskies. And Priory out high. Hard it tough. Maury Kemp. Here's a long three from the outside. It's good. As they knock that one down with a big shot from Courtney Woods.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They were up 14-5, was it? 14-7.
Yeah.
And
9-point lead.
Yeah, Priory's come back and taken the lead by 1.
Three from the outside. The Huskies from this. Here comes Woods with 4 seconds up the court. Woods going to shoot it, partially blocked, and time will run out on the first quarter, and the Huskies got off to a really good start. But the Ravens of Priory have got on an 11-0 run, and it's allowed them to get a 1-point lead. Huskies were up by 9, and they've turned that around.
Yeah, I mean, they're running a high-risk, high-reward kind of defense here. Sometimes they'll get a steal and, get an easy bucket. That's obviously great. But sometimes, again, like I said earlier, you'll just miss the block or miss the steal, and then they'll get a wide-open shot. And at the first half of the first quarter, they were getting all the risk. They were all paying off. But in the second half, it didn't pay off so much, which led to open attempts for Priory. And also, it doesn't help the offense, kind of ran cold there in that ending of the quarter.
And a look at the Husky pep band here at Costler Fieldhouse. Get a look at them. And a great job that they do. They're always performing and entertaining the fans here as always. They got the flag crew here as well. Again, senior night here. Special night here at Costler Fieldhouse. The seniors being honored before the game, along with the senior cheerleaders and the senior dance members. So what do the Huskies need to do in this second quarter, Isaiah?
Really, I mean, we saw what they needed to do in that first part of the game. For the first 5 or so minutes, they were doing exactly what they needed to do the whole time. It just, didn't work out at the second part of that quarter. So if they get back to that for a consistent stretch of time, they should win this pretty easily. But we'll see what happens.
All right, so we're done. Good start here in the second quarter. Priory with the basketball. 1-point lead, and here come the Huskies with it. Kemp. Amount of time inside high. He's going to shoot a long three, and it's off the rim. Rebound taken away. Here comes Hibby. Out in the court. Huskies still a good defense. Here they come again. Samari Kemp up the court. Here's Kemp from the corner. Marcus Smith for three. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, they've been struggling to get rebounds this game. For sure. And, you know, that three-point attempt, that was a good attempt right there. It looked like he might have hesitated a little bit, which is why it was off. But, you know, that was a good play by the offense right there.
Willie Vaughn in the game now, 2 for the Huskies. 2-3 zone. Huskies were finding some gaps in that zone early on, Isaiah, but it looks like it was had some success in the last possession. Here's a long three from the outside. Jeremiah Thomas missed on that one, but the Huskies get the offensive rebound.
Yeah. You know, I still think they are finding the gaps. They're using the person in the middle to open up three-point shooters.
So here's a drive and a score.
There you go.
Marcus Smith.
But yeah, they were mainly trying to open up three-point shooters in the half court. And, you know, since that first part of the first quarter, it hasn't really been, three-pointers haven't been falling. So I think that plays a big part in why it doesn't feel like they're exposing the gaps in the 2-3 zone as much.
Ryder Temprano comes back to score to put the Ravens back up by one. Here's to Marcus Smith from the outside, missed on that one off the rim. And back come the Ravens. Temprano will bring it back. Got a touch by Kemp. Temprano, he'll get a whistle. I'll call offensive foul. Offensive foul against Priory. Tucker is going to pick up that foul, his first. Team's first. 5:46 to go, second quarter. Priory with a 1-point lead. Here's a three. Smith, D-ball, good!
Nice. There it is right there.
Back the other way, and a foul on the floor. The basket will not count. That last possession for the Huskies, Jamarcus Smith got a good look and just knocked it down.
Yeah. They've been getting open threes all game, but since the second quarter started, they kind of ran cold making them. But, you know, Jamarcus right there definitely should ignite, you know, a spark of offense there. Maybe the momentum will carry on the future possessions.
5:30 to go, second quarter. Senior night at Costello Fieldhouse. Priory with the basketball. This is Temprano. Here's a three from the outside. Woods off the rim, missed it, tipped up. Williams had a Kemp had a chance for that. Now the pass is good. Thomas had his shot.
Ritenour has really been struggling with the rebounding so far. They've been getting out-rebounded pretty thoroughly this game, so any missed shot, you know, they're not getting back their second chance opportunities a lot. And even when they're defending well, sometimes Priory will get the offensive rebound and get another chance.
And free throw comes up short. Huskies bring it back. We're tied at 19. 5:08 to go, second quarter. Here's Jordan Williams. Solid ball movement from the Huskies, and that time the pass just turned over.
Yeah, the pass was a little off that time. I like the idea though.
Here's Woods coming back with it for Priory. Woods. Holding on to the basketball, shot inside, Tucker, missed it. Here's Hibby. Shot inside, Huskies couldn't get it, tipped out, gonna stay with Priory though.
Again, really good defense, they just weren't able to get the rebound. Now Priory's gonna get 7 more attempts before the possession's over.
Good 23 to go. Second quarter tied at 19, Temprano tied up. And we're going to whistle, and we're going to say that he was hit on the arm. Going to call that one. And Willie Vaughn is going to pick up the foul.
Rolling run
Luke Westman back in the game. Now he's got the ball for Priory. Luke Westman. Now Woods going to try to drive to the basket, puts it up and scores.
That's just a good attempt by the Priory player right there. It wasn't even bad defense. He just made an incredible layup.
Woods got it to go. It's a 2-point lead now. This Jeremiah Thomas for three. Gets it.
Nice. Threes are finally starting to fall a little bit.
Thomas, good shot. Huskies back on top by one. And they get down low. The ball tipped. I was going to stay with Priory.
Yeah. I feel like he didn't really need the foul there. That would have been a good... No, hold on. Yeah, Willie Vaughn is a great defender. He probably could have just put his hands up and he would have missed it. But now they get an opportunity for 2 free throws.
Courtney Woods will be about the line. He's had a nice bucket of the last trip up the floor. Going from right to left, put it up. And Vaughn is going to check out. He's got 2 fouls. Quentin Lewis to check back in for the Huskies. Second was good, and Priory's up by 1. Let's see here, it's Kemp out high. Looking for a cutter. 2-3 zone. They're getting inside Williams, and they're going to say traveling. There's that step of the pivot, and they're calling on Jordan Williams, so the Huskies turn it over, and Priory bring it back. 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. It's a 1-point Priory lead.
Yeah, definitely gone a little bit downhill from where they started, but...
Courtney Woods has hit some big shots in this game for Priory.
Yeah.
Mari Kemp for 3. Couldn't get it to fall. And Bibby. They call the foul. And let's see, hit out of bounds at Quentin Lewis, no foul. Batting in the corner, throwing through ball from the outside, missed. Here comes Denial Smith. Mari Kemp with it now. Extending the zone now is Priory. Taking from 2-3 to 3-2. Williams takes the real step to the basket.
Great move by Jordan there. And that puts them down 2. So hopefully they can tie it up or take the lead before halftime.
Here's a 3 from the outside. It's good. Frankie Harris. He's the second leading scorer on the team. Averaging about 10 a game. Knocked that one down. Lead to 5. And Coach Lee's going to take a timeout here. 1:30 to go in the second quarter. That time Harris hit that long range. Priory's hit a couple of shots from very, very deep range with Harris getting that one, and Courtney Woods has hit a couple very deep threes.
Yeah, the 3-point defense either hasn't been great or, Priory's just, getting a lot of shots to fall, even if contested. Overall, I think they just got to stop those from happening. Even if they can't get the rebounds very well, they can't let people get threes that are, open or not very contested. They're going to find themselves losing to a team they probably shouldn't be losing to.
Absolutely. Coming up at the half, we're going to get a chance to talk a little with the Huskies head football coach, Ritenour Kirksey, just coming off a really, really good week where he's had 5 of the seniors all signed their college letters, and a chance to talk to Coach Kirksey about how the offseason's gone and how the senior class of 2026 is going to be moving on to play football at the college level. Look at the Husky faithful, the flag team having a good time here on senior night. Here's Quentin Lewis for three.
Man.
Lewis Hatch going right by the defense and falls out of bounds. It's going to stay with Priory.
Quentin Lewis has been great all season. He's hitting a lot of shots. Keep Ritenour in this one.
I'm just so impressed with him too, Isaiah, because he always keeps the same demeanor. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He just always kind of knows how to play at the right tempo.
Yeah. He can always, adjust to whatever's going on. He's pretty stoic. He doesn't make a whole lot of, silly decisions. He's just a pretty solid and consistent player.
Here's a three. Harris from the outside, probably missed it. Huskies got it. A chance to tie or take the lead. With 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Here's Kemp. One for three again. Missed it. But Williams Robinson down.
That one looked like it was going in. I was, getting ready to celebrate, but not this time. They did get the offensive rebound, though, so that's really good.
There's Quentin. Getting Lewis speed. Jordan Williams speed down low. That one out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Huskies. Kind of thought Jordan might take that one himself to the hole. He tried to make the pass. 28.5 seconds to go. Huskies with it, feed. Williams. Valentine couldn't get it. Tried to get it to Mason Valentine. And it's got over. It's intercepted. Here comes Jeremiah Thomas. To the basket. It's good.
Nice. Pass it up there.
And a foul.
Great steal, great pass, and great finish. Drawing the foul right there. That's exactly what they needed going into halftime.
McCall Hill with the basket. Coach McCormick not liking the call as they call that one on Priory. And picking up the foul was Henry Hibby. Shot is good from Hill. 3 seconds left. Here comes Wood to the basket. And time runs out. And the Huskies, after making good on the three-point play from Michael Hill, they're going to the locker room at the half, up by 30-29. Some thoughts, Isaiah, on that first half?
It was pretty good. It wasn't perfect. There were some moments where they really shined and were able to get that offense to work exactly how they wanted it to. They've been getting gaps in the offense consistently. It's just, sometimes the shot making has been a little off. I think the defense has been okay, too. They're only up by 1, so anything could happen, but not a bad start at all.
It's great to see the Huskies come back the way they did because Priory went on that 11-0 run, with the Huskies being up by 9, and they turned that into a 5-point lead. So great to see them rebound and come back from that. As we are here at halftime at Pastor Fieldhouse, Senior Night 2026. And dancers, cheerleaders. Gonna do some performing here. And our cheerleaders are getting set here. As we're taking the action and let you see it here at Pastor Fieldhouse, our cheerleaders. And performance from the Husky cheerleaders. Got a performance and entertainment here at Costler Fieldhouse. Hope you've enjoyed us bringing it to you here on KRHS Media and our YouTube channel. Appreciate you watching and supporting Husky sports here at Ritenour High School. More coming up from our dance squad.
Ready to? Live on two. Ready, record, live on four.
And again, congratulations to the class of 2026, our players, our dancers, and our cheerleaders, as they had quite a performance at the half here. We're just a couple minutes away from the start of the second half and the third quarter. Huskies up by 1 right now, and joined back again here by Isaiah Cornwell. And Isaiah, Huskies definitely want to come out with the start they had, but they want to continue to finish, and they had to really battle back with some really good defensive stops. Hit some big shots too from the outside. A couple of big shots out there from Quentin Lewis, knocking down some shots, and Mikel Hill right at the end, making a really, really solid play and completing that three-point play. And of course, one of the things that Coach Lee talked about is you want to finish strong down the stretch here as you get ready for district and for play in March. So that's where the Huskies are right now. 1 minute away from getting started here. As we get started here in the third quarter. The Huskies look to continue to do what they've done defensively. And, you know, as we talked about it, Isaiah, they've been able to find some gaps in that 2-3 zone of Priory.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they've been playing it a little bit relaxed when it comes to the defensive scheme. Like they have the 2 guys up front, then they have the 3 guys in the back, so that it feels like there's a Ritenour player just open in the middle pretty much every time to either try to score himself, kick it out to a shooter, or try to make a pass to another player in the paint.
Yep, that's it.
Great start to the quarter there with a layup by Mason Valentine. 3-point lead for the Huskies. And Priory immediately responds with a 3-pointer that ties the game.
And back to the action. Get to see some of the alumni here, and we get to saying hi here, right, Jose?
Yup.
Huskies maintaining the lead there. 7:18 to go.
Yeah, Priory made a 3-pointer. It's tied 32.
32. All right, back at the basketball now. This is Harris. Huskies in their man-to-man. They threw. Temprano trying to work against Lewis. Can't get the roll battle for it. And they hit it out of bounds off the Priory Ravens. Huskies will keep the basketball. 6:58 to go.
Good defensive possession right there. You know, Q, who's a smaller guard, did a good job of guarding a bigger player in the post, and that led to him getting the ball back here.
Here's a three from the outside from Hill, missed battle for it, and they try to tie it up. Possession's going to send it back for Priory. .640 to go. Temprano with it. There's Woods, a long 3-ball on the way, and he knocks it down. Boy, Woods has hit a couple big threes like that tonight.
Yeah, that's a second or third three-pointer that really helps Priory in the grand scheme of things. So 3-point lead for Priory here. Ritenour's got to respond with not only good offense, but also, most importantly, good defense, because ever since that first quarter, they've struggled to stop him.
Here's Lewis for 3, and it's good!
3 points in Lewis. He's having a really big game today.
He truly is. A big senior night game for Quentin Lewis. Some big 3 balls. Really good defense. Big shot is good as Tucker knocked that one down.
How many points does he have now? Have you say like 10 or 12 already?
I have to check. No, that was Tucker. I know Woods has had a really good. Here's a 3 from the outside from Thomas. Miss, and here comes Temprano. He's going to push to the basket. Goes up, missed it, battle for it. And they kick it back out. Here's Tucker for 3. Can't hit it, but they get the offensive board. Temprano holds on to it, and it will be Priory's basketball.
Kind of looked like Priory touched the last, but okay. That's not a super big deal. Yeah, they just struggled again getting the rebound at all, which led to multiple more opportunities for Priory to score.
And a tip here. And Huskies get it. Here comes Hill. Here to push back up the court. Here, oh boy, and a foul. That was some collision. That was some collision between Hill and
Foul on the floor by Priory number 3. His first, team first.
as that one's going to go against Temprano. And the ball inbound is Hill off the glass, cranked it to fire. And here comes Fire with it. They come back. Harris with it.
Yeah, that's rough there. That seems like a really good opportunity to get an easy 2 points.
Yes, here's Harris from the outside. Missed that one. And Valentine the rebound for the Huskies. And we're going to whiff on a foul called.
Means they'll be going to the line for 2 here. Good job drawing a foul by JT. So that means he'll be able to go to the line and, you know, get 2 free points and tie this thing up.
And shot is up. Here's one inside, and Valentine hit. He's going to get to the line.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was a shooting foul they called for Thomas, but
I
my
did
bad.
too. I did as well.
Well, same thing I said earlier, but with Mason Valentine this time.
Exactly.
5 on 2.
Valentine at the line.
Missed the first one. That's unfortunate. Definitely wanted to make both there.
Next one on the way, coming from Mason Valentine. And it's off the rim. Missed it. And Priory to bring it back. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Pass to the basket, lays it in.
Yeah, he got into the paint for an easy layup pretty easily there. Not the defense you want to see when you're down by 2.
Here's Kemp. Here's Williams, and reverse layup is good.
Great offensive possession there. They showed the ball really well and found a good shot. The reverse leg was very nice too.
Priory back with it. .30 to go. Here's Tucker. Good top ball stolen away by Kemp. Here come the Huskies and Amari Kemp. He's going to shoot it from the free throw line. Missed it. And the ball stolen away. Here comes the feed, and Mason Valentine scores!
Great pass right there from Jordan Williams.
Yeah.
Pretty creative layup from Mason Valentine there. Ties the game up. Very kind of piece.
Kept his composure, was able to make the play. We're tied at 39. And we'll get a whistle. Going to call that one on the Huskies, and Jeremiah Thomas going to pick up the foul, his second. Team's second foul. And that one's stolen away. Jeremiah Thomas with the steal to the basket, put it in off the glass, missed it. Balipa got it back and missed that one. Tough break. But Jeremiah Thomas, good effort twice, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Harris in the paint. Harris turn around shot and scores. It's good in the paint. Huskies back the other way with it.
Keep in front.
Between the circles, Kemp. Two-three zone from Pat tipped. But Hill able to save it for the Huskies. Inside, here's Kemp, feed down low. Missed it, got it back. still 2-3 action here. 1:34 to go in the third quarter. Here's the tip, and it's good. And we get a whistle. I'm going to say offensive
goaltending.
That ball looked like it was going down and didn't need any help, so that was a tough one for the Huskies.
Yeah, it went down about when Michael Hill was in the air. Wait, is offensive goaltending what it's called? I think it is. I don't know.
So when it's up in the cylinder.
Yeah.
And so
it was already in the air. It was going through the net when Michael Hill was in the air. So, I mean, he didn't have time to stop. He thought it was going to miss, so he tried to get a putback, but it ended up going in. So the points that they would have had, turned into a possession for Priory.
And the ball is tipped out. And so right now, Priory with the basketball. Some ball almost thrown away by Hill. There's a drive and a foul called as Valentine tried to get the stance, but that time going to the line, Harris had good position. And he's going to get to the free throw line. Harris will be at the line. 2 shots coming and a 2-point Priory lead. Shot is good.
That would extend Priory's lead to 4. Ritenour needs to respond soon. The third quarter is coming to a close.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter, and as you said, Huskies do need to respond. Here's the 3. Smith missed on it. Jamarcus Smith didn't fall for him, and so Priory back with it. Working with it. Huskies in their tough man-to-man. Shot from the outside, missed it. And the rebound taken away by Smith. Jamarcus Smith with it. 17 seconds to go. Here's Kemp. Tom's going to shoot a 3. We're down to 5 seconds. Here's the drive. The ball's stolen away. Up the court. And time will run out here on the third quarter. With that score, it is the Huskies trailing it by 4. Priory with the 43-39 lead. There's something too, I'll tell you, Isaiah, I've been surprised that there's been some opportunities where I thought the Huskies could possibly drive, but they've elected to shoot long and take the threes, and they haven't really gotten to the free throw line because they have not attacked the zone in that sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of the times the threes are open, but sometimes they don't go in, and, it's high school, so a lot of the times they're not going to go in. So, yeah, they could definitely attack the rim more to make the threes even more open, which would, in turn, open up more, paint attempts. But so far, they've been sticking to the 3, and, sometimes when you stick to the 3, it doesn't go your way.
And defensively, if you're Priory, if they see that there's trouble hitting the 3, they're going to continue to give it that shot, and if you take it, they're going to say, okay, we're going to give it a space to take it until you show us that you can hit it.
Yeah.
And the Huskies have hit some, but the last couple of possessions, they maybe had some opportunities to attack them, to drive, and they elected to take the long shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the thing is, either you got to start making them or you got to start doing other things to make Priory's defense adjust and make those kinds of shots easier so you can get them more consistently.
So we start the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point lead for Priory. And the Huskies with the basketball.
Screen!
There's another 3 from the outside. That one's in and out. In and out. As they got a good look. Here's another one from the outside from Kemp. It's good.
There it is. I mean, Yeah, sometimes if you're on a cold stretch, you can give some of the shooters space, but you can't give them that much space. There was no one in the vicinity of him right there. So yeah, good looks from Amari Kemp, and that brings the lead down to 1.
He made the shot. That was the key, like you said. Here's Harris on the drive, missed it. Coach McCormick wanted to foul. They didn't get it on the contact. Who's going to Huskies back on the drive, and they score.
And they'll take the lead and 1 with that one. Get the opportunity to extend the lead to 2. Yeah, great play right there. Great transition pass from Amari Kemp into, JT doing a good job of drawing the foul and getting the bucket.
And the shot is good at the line. Opportunity for the Huskies to extend the lead. And they do. It's a 2-point Husky lead now. The shot is good. Huskies lead it now. 45-43. In the corner now. This is Tucker. Tucker, turn around. Shot, missed it. Here come the Huskies to push up the court. Here's Jordan Williams to the hole, and he's going to draw the foul on the drive.
Yeah, Coach Lee definitely seemed to agree with the sentiment earlier that they needed to go to the rim more because they're definitely driving a lot early into this fourth quarter, and it's working out for them so far. If he makes most of his free throws, they'll have gotten 5 points out of it already. So,
yeah, getting to the line, like you say, they're sitting back in that zone, so attack it, force them to foul, you can get to the line, and the Huskies have shown that they're shooting it well from the line, and that when they get there, the shot is good.
bringing in Denham McLean, a freshman guard here.
Yep. McLean is Courtney Woods back, missed it on the shot. And here come the Huskies to push. Jamarcus Smith for the basket, and he scores!
Wow. That was almost a dunk on the opposing player's head right there, but he settles for an easy layup and gets the points there. Great job.
So Priory is going to take a 20-second timeout. Huskies extend the lead to 5. And again, Huskies attacking it, and they are attacking the basket now. Some of the great camera work being done tonight by Gianna Fouché working the floor camera for us. And of course, Juan Roque capturing all the court action from above. And our director tonight is Judah Luger, doing a great job as always, calling the shots and sounds to our production team here at KIHS Media and the home of the Huskies Broadcast Network. There's Priory with the basketball. That one's stolen away. Here comes Jeremiah Thomas with the jam.
Yeah. Got the crowd going crazy for that one. That's his second one-handed dunk of the night. He is exploding on the rim right now.
Oh, yeah. That was truly one that shot the house right there. 5:44. Here comes Toronto to the basket. Couldn't get the wall. Here comes that one's thrown away by Harris. Nice beat, but it's stolen back from Jeremiah Thomas. He just had that big dunk. 5:30 to go here. Huskies with a 7-point lead. Marcus Smith Here's a shot from outside, rimmed out.
Yeah, that was a close one. Good attempt. Good offensive play. I just didn't go in.
Here's a feed. Here is Bushman for a three. Missed it. Huskies got it. They'll push it. It's to Marcus Smith, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul.
Probably the right call, but it's probably the right call, but it's unfortunate to see. Those calls in particular, blocking fouls and charging fouls, are really hard to get right. So.
With 36 to go, Huskies with a 7-point lead. Timprano drives in, draws the foul. He's going to get to the free throw line. Robbie Timprano will go to the line.
It's going to be an inbound pass. I guess they didn't call it a shooting foul. Oh. Yeah, he got the best of his defender right there. He juked him out a little bit to get an open layup. So, 5-point lead for the Huskies now.
5-point lead. Huskies back 4:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Marcus Smith.
That's a foul. That's also a foul, yeah.
And yeah, they're going to be whistled for the fouls. They're going to call that one on Priory. Henry Hibby picks up his third team foul. Maury Kemp checks back in the game for the Huskies.
All over it, RJ. Come on, Robbie. Get a count.
Jordan Williams out high now. Huskies moving the basketball. Williams couldn't save it. It's going away. Timprano gets it. He's going to shoot a three and hits it. It's a 2-point game now. It's Jordan Williams' time right now.
Good job by Ritenour sharing the ball there, but unfortunately they made one too many passes and resulted in a turnover. And this unfortunate course of events right here, the made three, Jeremiah Thomas on the floor, presumably hurt, so yeah, just not what you want to see.
No, it's like Jordan Williams that's down right now. At first, originally we thought it might have been a cramp. He's up now. We saw one of the Huskies, his teammates trying to stretch him out. It seems to be favoring that right leg right now.
Oh, that's not Jeremiah Thomas. My mistake. That's Jordan Williams.
Jordan Williams, yes.
Yeah, whoops. Well.
So 3:47 to go right now. 3:47 to go, and it is a 2-point lead for the Huskies. Huskies got to really be careful now, take care of the ball. Value these possessions now down the stretch here, right?
Yeah, these are really important. Any mistake or wrong possession can probably alter the course of the game.
And the Huskies just turned it over on the traveling. So, Priory will come back with a chance to tie or take the lead. Timprano back into the front court. Huskies really battling on the defensive end now. Good battle going on between Tucker and Valentine right now. Brittany Woods. Hushman out high. Undefeated. That was stolen away. Hill was it. Hill behind the back to the basket, lays it in and off the rim. But here comes Kemp and he scores.
There it is. Great offensive rebound and putback.
Kemp with the putback. What a play. 18 effort from the Huskies tonight. Out high now. Here's the drive and the first foul called. driving to the basket. It's Courtney Woods. He's going to get 2 shots as the foul called against Marcus Smith with 2:37 to go. And it's a 4-point lead for Priory. Oh, excuse me, for the Huskies. That is good. That's checking back in now. Another one coming for Woods. That is good. 2-point game now. 2:33 to go. Here comes Kemp. He's going to shoot the little winner. Can't get it to fall.
It seemed like a bit of a foul, but I think that was close enough that it, you know.
Here comes Tim Powell. I'm going to go right to the hole. Lays it in and gets the hole. They're tied at 52.
Great play by the Priory player right there.
Back the other way. We're going to whistle here.
Robbie!
Ball goes out the Huskies, and Priory was in a chance to take the lead now. They call a timeout with 2:04 to go, and we're tied at 52.
Tie game with 2 minutes left. You know, anything could happen. Every possession matters here. They can't afford to make any silly mistakes. So let's see what they can do. The last 2 minutes of the senior night, one of the last home games of the year. It's a very important game. So let's see. I think they can do it.
And it's like you always say, coaches will always say, you have to really value the basketball down the stretch like this. Really exciting game tonight. Great crowd tonight here. Senior night 2026 here at Costello Fieldhouse. Of course, the home of the Huskies.
Looks like Jordan Williams is back up on his feet.
And that's great to see that.
It's unclear if he's going to play for the rest of the game, but you know, it's good to see the injury wasn't too severe.
To go. Fly with the basketball. Imprano to inbound. He's got the basketball now. Alex Imprano, number 3. Out high, being guarded by Jamarcus Smith. This is Tucker. He's going to shoot the 3, and it's going to go up high, and they put it up and score.
Good defensive possession. They just, you know, let him get the offensive rebound and get an easy putback. It's really bad.
2-point lead now. Here's Kemp. He's going to drive to the basket. It's good.
Nice.
Amari Kemp.
Minute 24 left.
1:24 left. We're tied at 54. And the outside rebound is taken away by Hill. Huskies back with it.
Looks like they're going to slow it down here, make sure they can find a big shot. Let's try and take the lead here.
1:08 to go. Kemp on the wing. Valentine with it. Jeremiah Thomas to take a look now. Under a minute to go. We're at 52 seconds. Jamarcus Smith on the drive. Goes up. And pick it back out. Great save by the Huskies. They keep it. Here's Kemp. Feeds inside Valentine, and he's fouled.
Oh, looks like he's hobbling a little bit too, but looks like he'll be okay to come and shoot the free throws.
Valentine at the line, and that foul is
Wait, it's not called a shooting foul. It's on the floor.
on the floor. Yeah, check that. I'm sorry. Courtney Woods picks up foul.
Ooh, Jordan Williams is coming back into the game. That's great to see.
Williams in. Yeah, and you see that Valentine a little shaken up after that contact too. Here's the feed. Williams inside. Put it up. Can't get it. Tipped out. And here comes Priory.
That's bad.
And they're going to take a timeout with 23.7 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's rough right there. Priory now has a lot of options, and Ritenour has to play pretty perfect defense if they want to, stop a shot. Especially considering that they might just stall the clock out to get the last shot. So,
and you don't want to foul him.
Nope.
Don't want to foul him. It was a shot put up by Williams, just didn't get the roll.
And yeah, like you said, you don't want to foul, but there comes a point where you have to determine whether or not fouling is better than letting them get a shot with no time left on the clock and having that go in. Like, you gotta know if you want them to take a few free throws and give you a chance to score, if you want to let everything ride on them, possibly scoring with no time left or missing with no time left and going to overtime where you have to play a few more minutes.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be pushing for they have to overtime. But yeah, you just want to defend and not give them any easy looks.
Yeah. But for Priory, they can't do things too quick, even if they do end up getting an easy score, because that gives Ritenour a chance to come back and do it. So there's a lot of ways this could go.
Absolutely, a lot of options. We'll see what Coach McCormick drives up for Priory here. So, Huskies come back with Kemp, Williams, Thomas, Smith, and Hill. Temprano, Hibby, Woods, Tucker on the court for Priory. And Bassman. Here's Temprano with 15 seconds. Temprano really, but it's Temprano out high, down to 8 seconds. Temprano trying to push it up, tipped out. Here comes here's a long shot, and time runs out. We're heading to overtime. 54 is our score.
Yeah, I feel like they might have been able to come up, one or two more dribbles before he takes the heat, but not bad though. Good defense for one.
Good defense down the stretch there. Temprano.
1 second.
Temprano was really working outside. Temprano working on the outside, and then got the shot up, couldn't get it to fall, and then the Huskies had an opportunity, took a long shot from half court that came up just short. So 4 minutes back on the clock as we head to overtime here.
Overtime going to be 4 minutes. Whoever has the most points by the end of that will win. Been a really close game so far. A fun one to watch for sure. A lot of great moments. A lot of interesting things going on. Let's see how this, finishes up.
Yes, we get set to go here. It's about set to get the tip here to start overtime. Tucker and Valentine getting set to go here. And the ball goes out of bounds, and let's see where the possession will be.
It's going to go to Priory, probably.
Priory's going to get it.
Oh, Ritenour. No, Priory. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's a weird tip right there. He tipped it out of bounds. I don't know if I've seen that too many times. So the clock starts running officially as Priory brings the ball up the court.
Yep, Priory's got it. Woods. Whitney Woods out high. Temprano with it. The other pass mid looks for a screen from Hibby. Gets it. There's Temprano. Out high. Here they come working. Ball in the paint. Here's Hibby. Woods, good defense from the Huskies right now. Woods tied up. Here's the Temprano. Temprano falls and called a foul.
That wasn't
on Jordan Williams.
That definitely, from this angle, looks like he just tripped on the floor a little bit.
It did look that way. It did look like he slipped right in front of us. Actually, Jeremiah Thomas picks up the foul. Third.
Yeah.
So 3:15 to go. Temprano going to the hole and scores on the left hand.
Well, right by everybody for an open layup. That's not good.
Robbie, down! Down, Robbie!
Huskies bring it back. 3 minutes to go in overtime. 56-54. Huskies look to tie or take the lead. There's a feed low. Williams couldn't get it. Put back up. Missed from Valentine. And Temprano brings it back now for Priory. He's inside. We're going to get to the foul call.
That's really rough.
So 2:29. That was a tough break there as Williams missed on his layup. Valentine tried to save it and put it back up, but didn't fall. And Priory's been good from the free throw line tonight. So shot up is good from Hibby. He's got another one coming. Quentin Lewis will check in now. Marcus Smith coming out. Another one coming from Hibby. The second shot is missed. Huskies get it. Down by 3.
Yeah. But no, that's good. You definitely needed him to miss at least one of them there.
Quentin Lewis on the wing. Lewis. Here's a 3 from the outside. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound taken away there. And a foul called as the Huskies had the possession.
I bet. Sorry.
And the foul called. Huskies will maintain the possession. And the Huskies took a timeout. 2:01 to go. It's 3-point lead for Priory.
Yeah, Ritenour will only probably get 2 or 3 more possessions in this game, so they got to make sure they make the most of them on offense and defense. So, yeah, this is a good timeout right here. Want to make sure everybody knows, what's going on, what they got to do to go ahead and end this night off right.
So again, a key possession here for the Huskies. You don't have to shoot the 3 now. You don't have to have it right now. Like I say, you want to get a good possession and a good look. Still out of time left with 2 minutes to go. Look at Miss Canova and the Ritenour High School Husky Pep Band. So Huskies to have the basketball. Baseline right. Jordan Williams to trigger for the Huskies.
Watch zero. Watch zero.
5 on 2.
Huskies get it inbounded. And here's a three on the way, and it is good! Jeremiah Thomas ties the game up with 1:53 to go. 57 our score. Priory back. The crowd on his feet. Here at Costa Flush. It's Temprano going inside, and they're going to call the foul on the floor.
It was on the floor, yeah. But it's going to be 2 free throws either way, I think.
It's 15 foul.
Here goes to the line.
Yeah, he's got 2 shots coming.
Depending on how he does, Ritenour will have some options here. They can decide to run out the clock and try to take one last risky shot, although so much stuff could go wrong in that period of time. Or they could try to give, Priory the ball back.
Yeah, I tell you, 139 is a lot of time, though.
Yeah.
And the first shot from Temprano missed. The crowd here making a lot of noise. Second one on the way is good. It's a 1-point game. Huskies with the basketball and 1:37 to go. Thomas into the front court. Quentin Lewis. Huskies working it. Here's a shot from the outside. It's good! Oh, good shot.
Amari Kemp, I think it was.
It was Amari Kemp with the shot. Huskies with a 1-point lead in 110. Here's Temprano going up, and he scored.
Man, he's been crazy so far. He's getting to the rim every time. Finishing very well, too. Here we go.
1
Minute
point,
left.
under a minute, right? Huskies with it. Here's Valentine. Valentine will kick it back out. Here's Kemp to hit that last shot. Kick it back out. Huskies working. Here's Lewis. Feed inside. Williams with the shot. It's good!
There it is. 1-point lead for the Huskies now. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds to go. Temprano brings it up. And they take a timeout. 23.7 seconds.
We've reached the time of a conventional shot clock in an NBA or college game, NBA game. But since there's no shot clock in high school, they could run it out and just try to get one last shot. But, we'll see what happens. 24 seconds. A lot can happen in 24 seconds. 1 or 2 possessions. Huskies up by 1. That's good. They got to, play good defense. Don't foul. Don't let the dude who's been getting the rim consistently the entire game get to the rim again. That's the most important thing. But yeah, it's been a great overtime so far. A great game.
That was a big-time shot, too, from Jordan Williams to get that shot to put the Huskies up by 1. 23.7 seconds to go.
Man.
It's 61-60 our score.
Crowd is on their feet for this one. They are real invested in what happens in this game.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, it is. What a way to wrap it up with senior night. This is the kind of ball game you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
And you have it. You set the Husky lineup. Quentin Lewis, Amari Kemp, Jeremiah Thomas, Jordan Williams, and Mason Valentine, the 5 out there. And look at the flag team working out here at Costello Fieldhouse.
Do not enter the surface of play. Get off the baseline. Do not enter the surface of play.
23.7 seconds to go.
All right, here we go.
With the basketball.
20 seconds.
You've got to believe that Temprano is probably going to work and try to drive, looking for a screen like he's done in the last couple of possessions. Here he comes. 11 seconds. He's going to shoot it. Missed it. Tip up, and it's taken away. Here come the Huskies. Jeremiah Thomas scores!
There it is. And the game is
It's a shot from
over.
the outside.
Ritenour wins.
Ritenour win. Huskies win.
That's what I'm talking about. I remember last year in one of their last games, a player went up. They were in overtime. The player went up for the dunk and missed it, and they ended up losing the game. But this time I feel like he remembered that because he was there. I feel like he remembered that, and when he looked like he was about to go for the dunk, he went for the layup this time, and it ended up going great. That was a great game.
Great game, tremendous game. Huskies win it, 63-60 the final score. What a game it was! I tell you, really, really special. And we gotta definitely catch up with Coach Lee after this one, right? What a win! What a game! He's got to be so happy about his Huskies winning this one. And we're gonna see if we can't get hold of him. And get him for sure. So
he'll be going to the locker room now for the post game.
We're gonna see if we can get him to come back over here to our. So what a night it was for the Huskies. Win this one 63-60. So we're looking to come back here. We've had a little technical situation here. So right now it looks like we have a situation here with our signal, trying to get it back here. But essentially right now it's like a radio. We don't have our video back. So we're looking to get it back here. As